Fulbright Friday here with LP.
And LT.
Yep. Well, it's summer, which means that we're spending additional time revisiting the Netflix.
I know, okay, so fair play. That's like a British term, fair play.
Fair
I mean,
play?
do they have that here?
No, I've never used that.
It means like, you're right. Fair play.
Oh, okay.
Right? Okay. So there's some culture
Touche,
like
but not
language.
another word. Anyway.
That's,
Okay.
is that French?
Go ahead.
Touche?
Yeah. Like touche.
I mean, is it French? I know what it means, but like, is it French originally?
I'm not sure.
Just so who knows? Someone can tell us. Okay, so basically what has to happen is, I don't know if you guys were paying attention, but a couple episodes ago, we were talking about like our favorite Netflix shows, and at the time,
I don't think we were. I think that.
Oh, this was a different season. Okay, so you weren't there, but we were, and basically we like to, you know, share what we've been watching. And Laura had mentioned a really awesome show on HBO, not
which
Netflix,
I'm sure
whatever.
others who are fans have been watching.
And it's Westworld.
Westworld, yeah.
And basically, I don't do science fiction. Like, it's not my thing, but I have to say, I watched a couple episodes now.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. What made you finally decide to get over like the dislike of science fiction?
You know what it was? It was like I saw the opening credits.
Oh.
This, like, the whole montage in the beginning with, like,
when they're
in
making
the song.
yes.
It was really captivating. I'm like,
Yeah.
it was highly produced, so I was
Yeah.
like, hold on. And then you didn't tell me Anthony Hopkins was in it.
Oh, yeah.
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 And Ed Harris, and
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
Yeah.
powerhouse.
There are a lot of powerhouse
There
actors
are,
in there.
yeah.
It's, and talk about ensemble cast.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
super good.
And my John actually downloaded the music too, so now I listen to that constantly.
Like the
Like the
orchestral.
soundtrack.
Yeah. I know, but like sometimes it's freaky. I wouldn't want to. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Obviously I listen to it.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
much,
yeah. It's very good. Anyway, are you watching anything else?
Got back into Handmaid's Tale, season 2.
Where do you get that from? Hulu?
That's Hulu.
See, I don't have a subscription to Hulu.
See, we only pay for the month, so we watch it really quickly and then get rid of the Hulu subscription.
Well, how much is a Hulu subscription?
It's $7.99 for the month.
Are you getting a paid sponsorship for promoting?
I just know because we just had to buy it just for
Actually, will you just hand me your, like, give me your, like,
yeah, probably.
login
Yeah,
details?
it's John's login details.
Okay,
Yeah.
you send that
Okay,
to me?
great.
Alright, anyway, check out Westworld, apparently.
And Handmaid's Tale, and we can have our own little like TV club.
Yeah, we could, like, start a whole thing.
Yeah, if you want to come by and have snacks and talk about.
Yeah, we have.
Besides looking at the binders, we should also mention that
We have binders. Come by, check out the binders, and then we can have TV talk.
binders of successful Fulbright applications. In the meantime, we can talk about Westworld.
Come see us. Okay, it's time to check in on our social media room where LP is standing by with our latest tweet.
Thank you, LT. So I've just received a tweet from Maggie Altwood, and Maggie has set up her Embark application. Now she's a bit confused about how her recommenders send their letters, how they send their letters. So she wants to know, do they just send them to Guffa or Fulbright at Georgetown.edu? So let's answer that question.
All right, Maggie Altwood?
Altwood.
Maggie Altwood. All right, wants to know more about registering her. Sorry, she wants to know actually if she should be sending her recommenders to us.
Yeah, their letters.
And that's a
So
no,
we're gonna
no.
get no. So we're gonna get a little bit into the weeds on this one because this gets into technical details.
But it's important because if you don't do this right, then like you're
Everything
ineligible.
else just right.
Yeah, gone. DOA, your
Yeah.
application.
But we want to be positive and
Positive.
encouraging.
Oh, yeah.
You should have started your Embark online application if you haven't already. If you
Mhm.
haven't, we'll have a link in this newsletter and you can do that.
Yep.
On that first page, the preliminary information page, is where you fill out what institution you're applying through. So you put Georgetown, super important. And that's where you also indicate what grant you're applying to and whether you're doing foreign language is needed. And we've covered that elsewhere. When you fill out those questions, that will kick in other aspects of the application. So depending on what grant you're applying to, whether it's study research or ETA, that will lead certain forms to appear for your recommenders. So you'll enter them later in the application and email it, and it will, as soon as you invite them, they'll receive a link to complete their recommendations. Recommendation letters for study research people and reference forms for ETA people. Same thing with the foreign language evaluation. As soon as you say I need a foreign language evaluated, then a different option in the application will appear that will allow you to register a foreign language evaluator, and they will receive that form.
Yeah. So we've had a few advising appointments lately where people are like going to apply, they pick their country, they're ready to go, And then they're asking questions that would be addressed if they had already started the application. So even if you don't have your, before you even start writing your essays, all of that, register, create an account. That way you can see the little pieces that you need to do, and then you'll be directed, like LP said, to register your peeps.
Your peeps.
Mm-hmm. If you have questions, you can always sign up for an advising appointment with
LP.
LT. Do you know what, Laura?
What?
It's hot in here. What time is it?
It's getting hot in here.
What time is it for?
It's time for the hot tips and country highlights. Well, that was a leading question.
Okay, guys, where are we gonna go? Where should we
What
go?
about in the center here? It's kind of curled up.
What's happening? What's happening? Where are we going? Anybody? Jordan, yay. Okay, we're going to feature Jordan in today's episode. It's really exciting for a few things. Before we tell you about the grants that are available, we want to let you know that this is another country where we have quite a few alumni. We're getting, Georgetown's receiving one of these grants, at least one.
At least one
every year for the past at least 5 or 6 years running. We have a good track record of putting forward high quality applicants for either the Jordan Study or the Study Open category or the English Teaching Assistantship. So tell us a little bit about those grants.
That is correct. In Jordan, there are 15 open study research grants and 10 ETA grants. So it's pretty great that we've had such success over the last several years. For the ETAs, I think it's important to note that they're looking for a bit more of formal teaching or mentoring experience, so 2 years of academic or professional teaching or mentoring. So that could be you've been a tutor, like in a more structured organization or capacity over the last 2 or 3 years at Georgetown. So looking for that.
So this is not the one that maybe you have Arabic and you're really excited to apply for a Fulbright. You haven't had much teaching experience. This is not the one to opt into. If you had some teaching experience and you have some Arabic, it's a pretty good option. So let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Great.
And go.
It is the Fulbright fan club segment. We're not clapping like seals this time. But just first, we want to do a reminder. As you know from last week's episode,
we got a prize.
We have a prize. Yes. Okay. Let's talk about this for a second. So anyone who has created their Embark online application by Wednesday, June 13th at noon will be entered into a drawing to win some Georgetown swag, and we will announce those winners on our June 15th episode.
Check out the newsletter for more details. Make sure you get involved, because who doesn't want to win something?
I know, and it's like good, really good stuff too.
It's good stuff. We're giving away awesome stuff.
I
3
think
people
last
won.
time.
I know. Please hold the fan club hat. We're super excited. This is a long one. Okay. Oh, interesting. If you could know the truth behind every conspiracy, but you would instantly die if you hinted that you knew the truth, would you want to know? Nope. Next question.
You want to answer another one?
Yeah, that's crap. Because, I can't keep a secret to save my
that's
life.
true. I would like to know the information, but then I fear that
a better question would
drop
be,
hints.
You can know the truth to one conspiracy. Let's do that.
Okay.
Which
what is the question?
conspiracy? You can know the fundamental, absolute truth to any one conspiracy. Which conspiracy is it? Or alleged conspiracy, or finally
so
put
many
something
things are
to
just
bed.
fake conspiracies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like the Area 54. You know, there's a lot of that. The JFK assassination.
I mean, that's the one that everyone thinks of.
Okay, well, yeah, but that would be really nice to finally know. The
wow, you're really following up on your conspiracies.
Well, there's quite a few, all the Russian stuff. Polonium, remember the guy?
I feel like the Russians are often behind it.
Yeah, did you see in the news about the Ukrainian guy
who faked his own death to find his assassins?
Could
That's pretty cool.
The funniest thing about that
but that's what he didn't tell his wife.
Exactly. Could you imagine? I would be like, that is grounds. You know what?
I know. What if she already married someone else?
In a day?
Well, it wasn't a day. It was over a long. I haven't actually read the news story yet.
Well, it's
but it was a day.
It was.
I was just like, thank God, I'm free. I'm free.
Be open with my lover.
I guess that but also test the strength of your relationship.
Yeah, if you can, stay together for a hot week after your spouse dies, you're meant to be together.
Yeah, okay, well, that's good to have that clarity.
Okay, so if you have a conspiracy that you would like debunked or to know the
What do we
debunk like a conspiracy.
We're not doing anything, but we will help you with your Fulbright application.
Okay, well, we'll do that and register your account so you can be in the drawing and have a nice Friday. Guns.